Residents of East Bengaluru, hear this out. In 10 locations near you, Shri Krishna Janmashtami 2024 will be celebrated by ISKCON Whitefield. Over 1 lakh devotees attended last year and more are expected this year. Over 10,000 people donated for the Archana, Annadan and other sevas. Over 3,000 kids participated in different kids competitions. Over 100 cultural performances took place. Shri Radha Krishna's Abhishekam was performed in all these locations with grand success. Over 1,000 bhoga preparations were cooked by the devotees and offered to the Lord. All the devotees were served delicious Krishna Prasadam and they also took part in many other activities. So what are you waiting for? 26th August 2024. Save the date and join us for Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsav 2024. There will be a lot of kirtans, stage performances, archana, abhishekam, delicious heart-purifying prasadam, many fun activities and much more. Don't forget to click the link or scan the QR code to book your seva to avoid last-minute rush. Nand ke ghar anand bhayo, Jai Kanhaiya Lal ki, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna everyone. Welcome you all for the day 16 of Krishna Ratri series. We are happy to see all of you are attending every evening. A big Haribol to all of you. The anxiety of our life in the material world can be relieved simply by hearing these pastimes of Lord Krishna. Whoever can hear about Krishna is pious, and whoever can seriously understand and relish the pastimes of Krishna is most fortunate person on earth. So we all are very fortunate to hear every evening Krishna Katha. So from yesterday's Katha, killing of Dhenukasura, we understand that when we take shelter of the instruction of the spiritual master and sincerely try to follow them, the Dhenukasuras of lust, envy, anger, pride, illusion get destroyed by the mercy of the spiritual master. When our heart thus becomes pure, then Krishna and all his devotees again enter within the talvan of our heart and enjoy the fruits of our love and our service. So today we are going to hear another wonderful Krishna's pastime, subduing Kaliya. So we have Pankaj Prabhuji and Deepanshu Mataji to narrate this story. A short introduction about Prabhuji and Mataji. Prabhuji has done BTech and working as Android lead engineer in Nuvento Systems. Mataji has done MCA and working as technical lead in Mercedes-Benz. They are very sincere practitioners of Bhakti principles and also responsible members who are involved in various activities in IBC Panatur, involving themselves in DT worship services, serving the senior Vaishnavas from past few years. They are into creating dramas for the stage play and also being highly creative in decoration of the center on different important festivals. They are very enthusiastic in preaching movement. So without any further delay, let's welcome Prabhuji and Deepanshu Mataji by saying Haribol 3 times. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Over to you, Prabhuji and Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna all the devotees. So let's start with the short Mangalacharan.
Om
Nandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jai Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Tadamayam Tati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Sarvapam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Devam Sagadaitam Sagatutam Sagina Saitam Shri Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita श्रीविशाखनां च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमपदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरात्विषे नमः हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वानुसुते देवी परमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरोभिश्च कृपा सिन्धुश्च एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे हम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. So till now we have in last two sessions we have heard about how Brahma glorified our Lord Krishna, and in last sessions we have heard how Krishna and Balram were so happy to roam around the nearby the forests near Vrindavan with their cows, and how they killed the Hinukasura. So here we can understand, uh, say Krishna and Balram loved herding their cows with the cowherd boys. So today we will be discussing the pastime Krishna chastises the serpent Kalia. So Krishna with cowherd boys went to herding the cows. Today Balram didn't come with them. So the cowherd boys and cows went to nearby jungle, the Vana. There, due to the extensive heat, they started feeling thirsty. They reached a lake where they drank water, but the water was poisonous. Due to this poison, they fell lifeless on the ground. Krishna mercifully just put his glance on the bodies of cowherd boys and cows. With just the glance of Krishna, they got they got up again. They got their life back. Seeing this, this was a very lovely scene where just by the glance of Krishna, they got alive. This lake, the lake where they drank water, was actually part of Yamuna. This lake was very big. In this lake, there was a snake living, named as Kalia. Kalia was a very powerful and very big snake. He was very poisonous. His poison was so strong that due to his poison, the water was boiling in the lake. The vapors which was getting produced in the lake, from the lake, was creating an environment around the lake that even if a bird is flying on top of the lake, it will get poisoned and it will immediately fall down. And there was not even a grass, means a small grass on the banks of this lake. This lake was very big. At some points, it was like 8 miles across. Means some points through and through, it was like 8 miles. Uh, yes. So this shore was there was lot of holes in the shore. Actually, there were lot of snakes living uh, around this lake. When Krishna saw that how that Kalia is poisoning this lake was part of Yamuna, but it was not part of the main flow of the river. That's why the people who used to drink water from Yamuna, they didn't get poisoned. Kalia was living inside the lake. Using his mystical power, Jalstamba, he created a city of water inside the lake. Seeing, seeing this scene, Krishna uh, s- saw that how this Kalia is poisoning the lake water, which is useful for all the jivas like Vrindavan vasis and cows and other animals from the forest. But due to Kalia, they were not able to use this water. As Krishna has came down to earth to uh, straighten all the these demons. So seeing this scene, Krishna climbed on top of the Kadamba tree. There was only one tree on the bank of this lake, which was called Kadamba tree. Kadamba tree has very unique flowers. The flowers are round in shape and yellow in color that are unique to Vrindavan only. Krishna climbed on top of the tree and like a wrestler, he started like slapping his arms. He tightened his belt and jumped inside the lake. Seeing Krishna inside the lake, that other serpents, family members like his relatives, that other serpents of Kalia started attacking Krishna. Due to their attacks, bites, the poison becomes more in the water. They started releasing poison, and the water become more poisonous. Here you can see that Krishna is very small boy. How can a small boy face this poisonous water? Krishna is none other than Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is strong and fearless. These are the qualities of Krishna. Krishna is only at this point. Krishna is only uh, in his age of 6 to 10 years. Then Krishna started swimming like playful elephant. He started making lot of sound. Hearing this sound, Kalia became agitated and came in front of Krishna. Here it's defined how beautiful Krishna was looking. So Krishna was wearing very beautiful yellow garments. His body was glowing like a white cloud. He was smiling very beautifully, and he was his feet was resembling like lotus flowers. Kalia, seeing Krishna get very agitated, he got very angry and he started attacking Krishna. First, he bit Krishna. Then uh, he started coiling his big body around the Krishna. Seeing this scene, the cowherd boys and cows at the bank of the lake, they got very fearful. They were fearful for Krishna. They were in anxiety that what will happen to Krishna. That it is said that the cows and calves were about to cry, but for uh, their fear for Krishna, they were unable to shed the tears. And at this time, the Vrindavan Vasi, the Vrajvasis, they felt the three type of omens like Bhuvi, Devi, and Atmi. Bhuvi is ground, that ground level, and De- Devi is from the sky, and Atmi is from inside. So, in form of Bhuvi, they started feeling some vibration in the ground, some trembling like a bhukampa, and in form of Devi, they started seeing the falling meteors from the sky, and in form of Atmi, they started feeling a shivering of their body and flickering of the left eye. Uh, they started feeling that there is something wrong. They had so much love for Krishna that if they felt there is something wrong, they thought there will be wrong with Krishna only. So Krishna is in danger. They were fearful for Krishna. They started, they came out of Vrindavan and they started following the footsteps of Krishna and reached Yamuna river. Seeing the condition of cowherd boys, cows, and Krishna, they were they were also in very much fear. They started running towards Yamuna. Seeing this, Balram was smiling. Balram is none other than Ananta Shesha. Seeing this, he knows that he knows the power of Krishna. He knows that nothing can happen with Krishna. This small materialistic snake can do nothing to Krishna. So here, uh, he uh, he started. Uh, then he stopped all the Vrindavan Vasis. Seeing this, uh, Yashoda Maya fell unconscious, and uh, the gopis started remembering their pastime with the Krishna, how they used to uh, and smile and talk with Krishna. And elder gopis, they were controlling uh, their tears, and they were taking care of Yashoda Maya. You can see here the expressions of the Vrindavan Vasis, how fearful they were for the Krishna. Now, seeing the condition of Vrindavan Vasis, here we can say why Krishna let them, Vrindavan Vasis, which were so close to Krishna, uh, let them feel this means anxiety. So actually, Vrindavan Vasis were completely liberated souls. Seeing Krishna in this state, their love for Krishna intensified to a higher degree, and thus they merged completely into the love of Krishna. Seeing the condition of the Vrindavan Vasis, now Krishna started expanding his body. With the strength of the body of Krishna, the coils started loosening, and Krishna come out of this binding, coil binding. Now Krishna started playfully started circling around the body of Kalia, and it was just like how Garuda would play with a snake. And in response, Kalia also started moving around and started looking for the opportunity to bite Krishna. Means can bite. He has like lot of heads, so he can bite somehow. He tried to look for the opportunity. In this state, uh, Krishna started moving around the heads of Kalia, and he started jumping. Seeing it, and this condition was made like Krishna started dancing on heads of the Kalia. Started seeing Krishna dancing, demigods started playing music. They started playing some music instruments like mridanga, panvas, and anakas. Lord smashed the heads of Kalia while dancing. He smashed his heads with his lotus feet. With this hitting, Kalia started feeling uh, means weak, and he started feeling. First, he started spewing means vomiting poison. Then he started vomiting blood from his mouth, his nostrils. Then, seeing the condition of Kalia, the Nagpatnis uh, uh, understood that Krishna is none other than Supreme Personality of Godhead. They went to Krishna to ask for forgiveness for Kalia, their husband. They prayed to Krishna that whatever punishment you have given to Kalia is valid, like it's just, and you are Tulya Drishya to all the living beings. Tulya Drishya means equal vision, means Saman Drishti, means in your vision, all living beings are equal. And with this punishment, it's Kalia's benefit only. So the one who benefited most from this punishment is Kalia himself. Your punishment is your mercy. With this mercy, you have touched your lotus feet on head of Kalia. Actually, your dust of the lotus feet of Krishna is now residing on all the heads of Kalia. Now, Kalia is king of serpents. He got birth in mode of ignorance. He got body of snake, so he got birth in mode of ignorance. He's controlled by his anger, and in this condition also he was able to achieve the impossible, which was means getting the dust of lotus feet of Krishna on your head is like impossible task for jivas, and he was able to get this. So it was like that he might have done bad karmas to get this snake body, but he has done some pious karmas also, so he was able to get the lotus feet of Krishna on his head. So while hearing the uh, prayers of Nagapatnis, Krishna released Kalia. Kalia slowly regained his vital force. He regained his consciousness, and seeing Krishna, he also understood that Krishna is none other than Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he started offering his prayers to Krishna. He said that by birth I am envious, ignorant, and constantly angry. I am controlled by my anger. It's difficult for the people to give up their conditioned nature. His condition is angry, ignorant, and violent. He's very violent by nature. How can I overcome Maya on my own? So I'm controlled by my nature. How can I overcome the Maya? Please arrange for us whatever you consider proper. So whatever will be your decision, we will it will be your mercy only. You will give from your side your mercy or punishment, but for us it will be your mercy only, and we will accept it full heartedly. Hearing the prayers of Kalia, Krishna said, O serpent, you may not remain here any longer, and you have to go back to ocean immediately. And let this river be enjoyed by cows and humans, so that river water can get free from poison and can be used by human beings and cows and other forest animals. Hearing this, Kalia, the fear came out. Actually, he came here because the fear of Garuda. So if he went to ocean again, Garuda will attack him. Seeing this, Krishna said to Kalia that now I marked my footprints on top of your head. Seeing my footprints, the Garuda will no longer eat you. He will not attack you. He will not eat you. Kalia become happy. Now, Krishna said, the material, the material people who remember my commandment to you at sunset and sunrise will never be afraid of you. The one who, uh, the one who bathe in uh, this place, in on this place where this pastime happened, and offer the water from this lake to demigods, and observe fast and dutifully worship and remember me, will be free from all sinful activities. Hearing this, Kalia and his family was very happy. They started, they became devotee, and they were like uh, very blissful, because this till now they were living their life in their Nag Yoni only. Okay, but with the benediction of Krishna, with the the dust of lotus feet of Krishna, they got liberated. Thus, they were very happy, and they started moving from Yamuna Lake to a ocean. Uh, Kalia brought his wives, his relatives, and other snakes from the Yamuna Lake to ocean, and now the water from the Yamuna lake became clear. It it was free from poison and it can be used for drinking and other purposes by all the devotees. So this is how uh, Krishna free, uh, liberated the Kaliya. This is how Krishna provided uh, uh, the lake for human beings. Hare Krishna.
Thanks, Prabhuji, for the amazing narration. Let's chant one time Hare Krishna mantra for the spiritual well-being. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Hare. Yeah. So yesterday's winner of Krishna Ratri series is Chetan. A big Haribol to Chetan. Sharat Prabhu, can you please post today's quiz link in the chat?
Yes, Mataji, I'm posting.
Okay. Yeah, request all the participants to take few minutes and submit the quiz. So as we all know, ISKCON Whitefield is celebrating Janmashtami in 10 different locations. Please join in any of the location nearer to you. And please do participate in all the sevas. So tomorrow we are going to hear another beautiful pastime of Krishna at the same time through the same Zoom link. Stay tuned. We are going to end this session with prayer. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha krupa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Happy Krishna Ratri, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Mataji.